It is really doable to see Rome in a day. I arrived at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I flew from Cape Town into FCO Rome, took the train from the airport, which was very easy. You just walk outside of the airport and cross the street. You can follow the signs, you can ask people to help you. There are red booths where you can purchase your ticket. This was very easy. I used my card. I asked the person next to me just to help navigate the screen, just to get it into the English language. One of the locals helped me. You could see the schedule of the trains. The locals also speak English, so this is a great help. If ever you need assistance, there's always somebody that you can ask. I didn't have to wait long. The trains out of the airport are, I think, like every 15 minutes or so. And it was an hour train ride from the airport into Rome. And then when I got off in Roma Termini, it was a quick 30-minute walk to my hotel. I booked the cheapest hotel that I could find at the time, Hotel Bolognese. Was $68. It was a few years ago, and then I checked recently. It's now $92, so the price hasn't really increased that much. And then I could walk from the train terminal to my hotel. In fact, the whole of Rome is walkable. As I was walking to my hotel, I stumbled across about 4 water fountains. So the water's clean, it's safe to drink. I always travel with an empty water bottle, so I could fill my water bottle with water. Even though it was cobblestone streets, I didn't have a problem. I had a big bag, but I didn't have a problem to just pull it in the street. My hotel was pretty simple and basic, but it had everything that I needed. I also purchased one of those multiple adapters beforehand because the plugs in Italy is obviously different to where I'm from. So this came in handy. And then it was a lovely room, very comfortable in a quiet neighborhood. The hotel gave me a small little street map that I could use. I freshened up after my long flight. I wanted to try the infamous pasta. So I walked around and I ended up eating at one of these corner family-owned restaurants. And I ordered the pasta. It was really good. Checked in. I needed a $2 for tax. Something to do with the tax that wasn't included in the booking. And they only take coins. So I was trying to see if I could find an ATM where I could draw some cash and then make some change so that I could get €2. And I met this lovely lady that was walking her dog outside the restaurant. And she was kind enough to gift me a €2 coin. So that was very kind of her. I always end up meeting these lovely people along the way. I walked around. By this time it was dark. And I went to the Trevi Fountain and it was packed. So packed. Lots of tourists everywhere, but also good because then I felt safe just to walk around at night alone. Around, everything's lit up at night. So fountains, buildings, all the places. It's very pretty. And then I walked to the Colosseum because that also lights up at night. And it was really beautiful. And then I had an early night because I had to wake up extra early the next morning because I wanted to see how Rome is in the early morning, and I also needed to catch a train to the port of Civitavecchia to join my cruise that I was taking. So I woke up really early. I left my hotel at 7 a.m. just so that I could get some pictures at the Trevi Fountain because it wasn't full. There was about 5 people, and I asked this one lady to take pictures of me. So that was nice. And then the fountain started to get busy after a few hours. And I walked around to a bunch of other places, a couple of ruins, a few fountains, some piazza areas. And I also went back to the Colosseum because I wanted to see how that looks during the daytime. I really love how you can basically walk everywhere and anywhere. The checkout time was at 11 o'clock, so it was really nice that I could walk around and explore in the morning. And then once I was done exploring and getting pictures, I came back to the hotel to get my suitcase and to check out and pay my €2 fee, and then walk to the train station. And then it was really easy for me to that morning just purchase another ticket and then take another train I had to take two trains because it was a connection, but I took a train to Civitavecchia port. This was a 2-hour train ride. Ended up coming back again because I had a multiple entry Schengen visa and I enjoyed my time in Europe so much. The second time when I came back, I actually ended up staying in the port of Civitavecchia. So be sure to check out that video. Close by, there's this art gallery called Villa Borghese, and I wanted to go to this art gallery, but you have to book ahead of time. So this gives me a reason to come back to Italy one day, and then I will book these tickets for the art gallery. And then when I do plan on coming back, I will also visit the Vatican City, which is also in walking distance, or you could take a train. And I will book the museums at the Vatican City. So it was really fun to just get a taste of Rome before boarding my cruise. I definitely enjoyed my time in Rome. I will be back. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.